Good morning, everybody. Day 128. Just left the outskirts of Syad Valley really early this morning. I actually left about 2.5 hours ago. I think I started at 4:30 this morning, trying to get up this big climb before it gets hot, which I won't, but I'll knock out some of it before it gets hot. It's a long climb. It's like 17 miles uphill. Not crazy steep at all. It's just long and gradual. Hoping to do close to 40 today, actually. I'm hoping I can kind of keep moving steady despite the heat. And you all are about to see Smiles and myself push it a little bit. I know back in Washington, a lot of people were commenting saying they thought I was pushing it too hard, but I was really just kind of, I don't know, taking it pretty easy. But now that I've decided to do the Colorado Trail that we both have, we're going to be picking things up a little bit and hopefully averaging 30 a day the rest of the trail, which would have us finishing in about a month. So yeah, on days where we can, we're probably going to be doing 35 to 40, and then try to drop that average down a little bit so we can go through the Sierras a little bit slower. Yeah, body's feeling good. No blisters, no foot pain. Really the biggest thing I'm struggling with now is the heat, and it causes a lot of like chafing and stuff, but for right now I'm doing well. Just came out to this road and there's a family of deer here. Not sure what they're eating, but they're definitely not scared. Well, I guess I'll just pass them. They're not gonna leave, I guess. What are you eating? I'm about 15 feet away from him right now. The other ones went up the trail. I guess I'll follow them. Oh, there's a little baby deer. the baby deer just came running back towards me, like running right at me as I was hiking forward, and then mama deer wasn't very happy. I'm like completely surrounded right now. There's deer behind me, they're on the left, they're on the right. Lots of overgrown trail today. Well, I've finally made it to the top of the climb after 21 miles so far today. It has absolutely sucked. And not a bad view though. This is the Marble Mountain Wilderness, and I just came around this corner. There's Mount Shasta. It's a really nice section. It's just really hot, and the views get better as I keep going. It's just the 20-mile climb was through a lot of burn area and just not really any good views or anything. So it should be a lot better now. Not really sure how far I'm gonna go today. Smiles is still ahead. We had talked about trying to do 40. Should be another 19 miles or so right now, and it's like 1:45. So it's possible I could still get there, but more realistic, probably another 15 or so and get a 35-mile day in. It is hot, but it's definitely not near as bad as down in the valley, and there's at least a nice breeze up here. Okay, about less than a mile from camp. Done, I think, about 34 miles. Took it slow towards the end of the day. Probably could have made it 40, but we met up with another southbounder, Sarah. She's just section hiking just the state of California, so she's going all the way down to Campo. So we've been slowing down a little bit, hiking with her. She's gonna camp with us. And then we weren't gonna go into Etna tomorrow, but we might now, to help Sarah out with a pack shakedown, just to get rid of a lot of unnecessary weight. And she may be interested in joining us all the way to Kearsarge Pass. We're not sure yet. That's what we're hoping, but have somebody else in the group will be nice. Yeah, it's been a tough day. I'm not sure the actual numbers yet. You'll see them at the end of the video, but probably have climbed, I don't know, close to 8,000 feet. All right, I'll show you when we get to camp. This is like the 40th deer I've seen today, I think. And they're all so friendly. Hey! I ended up falling behind Smiles and Sarah. We were going to get water about a half mile before camp, and it was incredibly hard to see. They walked right past it, and I even walked past it by almost a quarter mile before checking the map and realizing it was behind me. So I went ahead and turned around and filled up every bottle I have. It should be enough for all three of us for the night. Oh my goodness, this tree. So yeah, just going another quarter mile or so and then making camp. And hopefully there's space available still. It's not really an official campsite, so not really sure what to expect, but after 34 miles, I think I could sleep pretty much anywhere.